Madagascar is a land of contrasts, situated in several climatic zones, boasting a biologically diverse ecosystem and incredibly diverse landscapes. For over 2 million years, this island has been evolving under the influence of various cultures, from the Middle Eastern and African to European, and today the population of Malagasy people exceeds 22 million. Madagascar is often referred to as a miniature continent due to its unique nature and wide variety of endemic animals inhabiting the island. Tours in the national parks of the country will interest tourists inclined towards exploration and contemplation, as well as active travelers passionate about trekking. Madagascar can also be considered a destination for beach vacations. However, it's important to note that the island doesn't have an extensive hotel base, while its beach infrastructure is relatively underdeveloped. Some tourists prefer to stay on the nearby island of Noybe, where there are more entertainment options and better service. In today's video, I will tell you the best things to see in Madagascar to experience the atmosphere of this island. City of Ananana Rivo. You will definitely find interesting places to visit in Madagascar if you explore its capital city, Ananana Rivo. It's a true gem in the beautiful necklace of the country's cities. During a stroll through the city's streets, you might even feel like you're in the heart of France. The city center features Hotel de France, while numerous shop signs read Made in France, all contemplated by the enticing scent of fresh croissants lingering in the air and the sounds of accordions. The natural attractions in the capital are also worth exploring. Just a few kilometers away from Ananana Rivo, there is a nature reserve with rare animal species. While Lake Anosi, located in the city center and surrounded by a beautiful park, will amaze you with the lilac color of its waters. In this city, it's easy to trace the rich history of the island. For example, you can see the cultural traces of Africans and Austronesian peoples in mosaics throughout the city. Considering that the island is located in the Indian Ocean, it isn't surprising that the main staples of the Malagasy diet are fish and fruits. Madagascar is also known for its cuisine, where many culinary traditions, cultures, and spices are intertwined. You can try this cuisine in Ananana Rivo. There are many restaurants around the city offering traditional Malagasy dishes with French culinary flair. Royal Hill of Ofambohimanga. This is one of the most important landmarks in Madagascar, dedicated to Malagasy culture. The Royal Hill is actually the ancient ruins of a once thriving city. In addition to the royal city itself, there are ancient shrines and tombs located here. It is believed that sacred rituals took place here. The hill was arranged in such a way that a forest grew on its top, and peace and tranquility reigned here, while lower tiers were cleared for agriculture. The city was enclosed by walls with 14 stone gates, and additional moats were dug around the perimeter for protection. And FIA Vatra Palace. In the past, it served as the residence of the Prime Minister, who governed the kingdom in the 19th century. Today, it is a museum with about 1,500 exhibits, including antique furniture, portraits of rulers, royal jewelry, and clothing. These and other exhibits have great historical value for the state. Many of them were restored after a major fire and were transferred here from the Roa of Ananana Rivo Palace. Roa of Ananana Rivo Palace. The palace is located on Ananamanga Hill, at an altitude of about 1.5 kilometers above sea level. It was built of wood and stone in the 19th century in honor of the first queen, Ranomafana, who ruled the kingdom in the 17th century. In 1995, a fire broke out during a demonstration near the Roa Palace, which destroyed almost all the wooden structures of the building. The palace was completely restored and regained its former glory. Sitabamara Strict Nature Preserve. Some natural attractions are so beautiful that you should definitely include them in your travel itinerary when visiting Madagascar. One such attraction is Sitabamara Strict Nature Preserve, the largest reserve covering an area of 1,500 square kilometers. It consists of huge limestone ridges and impenetrable labyrinths. The purpose of this reserve was to protect karst landscapes and rare lemur species. Looking down from the peaks of the limestone cliffs, you can observe extraordinary views that are difficult to describe in words. Stone jungles alternate with deep canyons and gorges, caves, and the dark waters of the Manambolo River. The harsh landscape is enlivened by carefree lemurs that easily navigate even the most impassable labyrinths. Zahina National Park. This national park has been successfully developing since 1927. Half of the park's territory is designated as a restricted area. There are various rivers and Lake Alautra in the park. It's important to note that Zahina is home to endangered species of amphibians, reptiles, fish, mammals, and birds, which are officially listed on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List. The plant life of Zahina is remarkable in its diversity, thanks to the variations in altitude within the national park. Visitors to the park will surely get a chance to appreciate the beauty of Madagascar's pristine nature. Isalo National Park. The natural landscapes of Isalo were once recognized as valuable and unique, which is why a reserve was established here. The local scenery strongly resembles views of the African savanna. However, there are several beautiful eco-trails along riverbeds. Isalo was founded in 1962 and covers an area of approximately 800 square kilometers, with elevations ranging from 500 to 1,200 meters above sea level. The unique landscape is characterized by whimsical rock formations, deep caves, and canyons. Rainforests of the Atsinanana. This Madagascar attraction comprises relic forests that stretch along the eastern coast of the island. This area, which formed about 60 million years ago, has remained geographically isolated throughout its existence, resulting in a high degree of endemism. Evolution continued undisturbed here for many millennia. For example, approximately 12,000 plant species found here are endemic, as are 78 species of animals. Anatra Volcano. Just 50 kilometers away from the capital of Madagascar, there's a unique attraction, a range of extinct volcanoes covering an area of about 100 square kilometers. These volcanoes have been dormant for about 2,000 years, although they occasionally awaken briefly, causing minor earthquakes and the formation of new hot springs. The Anatra volcano is over 2.5 thousand meters high. From this altitude, you can observe an extraordinary panorama created by the dormant volcanoes. Many tourists are drawn to this area because of the abundance of healing springs that gush from the ground right on the streets of the town of Ansarabe, located at the foot of the volcano. Catro volcano. This volcano is the highest point on the island of Madagascar, with an elevation of 2,876 meters above sea level. Its name means grove of fruit trees. Catro is considered a sleeping giant. It is located in the northern part of the country in the Atsinanana mountain range. There hasn't been any volcanic activity here for many years, and it is now completely safe for tourists who wish to go on a hike and enjoy the surrounding nature. Dbra National Park. This Madagascar attraction is situated on a 23,000 hectare area on the slopes of an extinct volcano. The park features tropical forests, and the area is rich in moisture, with numerous lakes, beautiful waterfalls, and rivers. The local population holds this place in high regard as sacred, shrouded in numerous beliefs and legends. The protected zone has become home to many endemic animals and plants, including 7 species of lemurs, 77 species of birds, and 24 species of amphibians. Lake Tretriva. This lake has a volcanic origin and is located directly within the crater of an extinct volcano. Its depth reaches 150 meters. The incredibly beautiful turquoise color of the lake attracts many visitors, as does the legend associated with this body of water. According to the legend, local lovers, Ibeniambi and Ravalahanta, once threw themselves into the lake because they weren't allowed to be together. Another phenomenon of the lake is that its water level rises during periods of drought, while it drops during the rainy season. Objects thrown into the lake appear in the valley downstream over time, leading to the belief in the existence of underground channels. This lake is so unique that it is worth visiting by everyone in Madagascar. Noybe Island. There are other landmarks of volcanic origin in Madagascar worth seeing. One of them is Noybe Island, with its magnificent nature, pristine sandy beaches, rich wildlife, and flora. It's a perfect place for a peaceful and relaxing seaside vacation. The island is a volcanic plateau that rises to a height of up to 450 meters above the seawaters. The tourist infrastructure here is well developed, attracting travelers from around the world with its hotels, diving clubs, and well-equipped beaches. It has everything you might need for a comfortable and rejuvenating stay. Avenue of the Baobabs. The baobab tree is sacred to the people of Madagascar. It is revered on par with various deities. As agriculture developed on the island, forests were actively cut down, leaving only the baobabs untouched. Therefore, old baobabs now rise along the edges of one of the roads, forming a unique corridor. The trees in the avenue belong to a rare endemic plant species, reaching a height of up to 30 meters with an age of around 8 centuries. St. Marie Island. Located approximately 7 kilometers off the coast of Madagascar, St. Marie Island is a narrow and long island known worldwide as a Madagascar attraction that offers everything for beach vacations, diving, and fishing. The island is renowned for its pristine white sandy beaches and clear azure sea. Nowadays, it's one of the most visited islands in Madagascar, and in recent years, many hotels, restaurants, and diving clubs have been built here, attracting more tourists each year. Anticibe Mantadia National Park. When people think of Madagascar, they often think of lemurs. However, when Malagasy people think of lemurs, they remember Anticibe Mantadia National Park. This park is home to 10 species of lemurs, which seem to enjoy human company. The tropical forest is known for its Indiri colonies, charming people with their high-pitched voices. By the way, these songs are a way to mark territory so that other lemur groups wouldn't approach established living areas. We recommend hiring a local guide who knows these areas well, as your chances of seeing lemurs will be much higher this way. These creatures are primates and are often mistaken for monkeys. In reality, lemurs are the ancestors of modern monkeys. They are trusting, friendly toward humans, and peaceful. Their appearance is very cute, with large, round eyes, fluffy fur, and relatively small sizes. The largest lemur species are tiny, weighing about 30 grams, while the largest individuals weigh up to 10 kilograms. Iati and Toara. The small beaches of Iati on the southwest coast of Madagascar are a true haven for beach vacations. This region is traditionally a fishing area. So, in addition to seeing the everyday life of Malagasy fishermen, you can also try local seafood dishes here. You can engage in various sports in the large lagoons, including diving. Thanks to the subtropical climate, it's always sunny here, with an average of only 5 rainy days per year. Iati has become so popular due to its proximity to Madagascar's 5th largest city, Toliara, which faces the Mozambique Channel. Thousands of tourists who visit Toliara each year find it hard to choose between the fantastic beaches of this resort and its cultural layer. Local museums offer the opportunity to learn about the island's history, while you can hear about local mythology and get to know the friendly locals in the villages. You can also take Route Nationale 7 from Iati to the capital of Madagascar. Ranomafana National Park. The vast Ranomafana National Park spans over 400 square kilometers. Of course, it's unlikely that you'll be able to explore every corner of the park, but if you do take its main hiking trails, you can experience the true diversity of the local flora and fauna. In addition to the huge population of lemurs, Ranomafana is home to a large number of bizarre plants. The indicator of endemic diversity in this forest is the highest in all of Madagascar. Unfortunately, due to industrial tree felling, many representatives of the local flora are under threat. In the language of the local tribes, Ranomafana means hot water. So if you find yourself wanting to take a warm bath in one of the park's numerous waterfalls, it can be easily arranged. Lodges have recently been built near the park for those who wish to stay overnight. By the way, the hiking trails of this tropical forest are full of surprises, especially at night, and you are likely to see the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, chameleons, and the rare pygmy mouse lemur. It is particularly important to have good hiking shoes, sunscreen, and raincoats with you in this park, and it's advisable to book a tour with a local guide. Ramina Fishing Village. Ramina Fishing Village may be small in size, but it attracts tourists to the north of Madagascar. The village is located about 20 kilometers from Atsinanana. Tourists note that this is the perfect place for an impeccable beach holiday, surrounded by the beauty of nature and tranquil coves, as well as baobab plantations. The village is known for its many boats on the shore. 2 centuries ago, Ramina served as a refuge for pirates, but now it's inhabited by fishermen. Ramina is considered an important destination for tourists. Moreover, after taking a stroll through the village, you can visit a local cafe and try some delicious seafood dishes. Traveling to Madagascar is like taking a journey to a unique conservation island where every tourist can unwind in their own way, explore volcanic mountain landscapes, take photos of breathtaking scenery, venture into the dense mangrove thickets, visit vast vanilla plantations, laze on endless beaches, and explore other interesting spots. Also, make sure to try a zebu steak. In Madagascar, rice is used to cook porridge and side dishes, fry appetizing pancakes, bake pastries and banana leaves, and even brew cold tea. And instead of regular beef, they savor zebu meat. While steaks and burgers are everyday fare in Madagascar, not everyone would dare to taste soup made of tail or genitals. Perhaps that's for the best, as the most delicious part of zebu is considered to be its fatty hump, especially when grilled over coals with aromatic herbs. They also grow an immense amount of chocolate and vanilla in Madagascar. When you go to Ananana Rivo, try the delicious chocolates from La Chocolaterie Robert and the chocolate dessert egg at La Vorang. The locals also enjoy coffee with coconut donuts, which are sold on every street corner. And if you're craving something sweet but figure-friendly, tropical fruits like mango, pineapple, passion fruit, and lychee will be a delightful choice. Friends, that's all for today. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you soon.